So we've all been watching probably a lot more TV and binging stuff while we were supposed to be staying home. I don't think it's happening anymore. But anyway, that for those 2 months, Netflix and all those streaming sites were crazy, booming.
Oh, yeah.
Because everybody was staying home binging all kinds of different stuff. Well, Thor has been binging something for the past, few weeks now?
Yeah, a couple weeks.
I didn't see this one coming.
Me neither.
And apparently he's got some hot takes on Parks and Rec.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
Thor will do this. He'll start watching something like late to the game, and then wants to talk about it now, like it's airing right now.
Remember when he started watching Wings?
Yes,
Yeah,
that was
First
pretty
of
wild.
all-
That was pretty wild.
Well, first of all,
Dude.
I watched Wings as a kid, but I really got deep into it when I would watch reruns after work.
And you'd watch him every day after work.
Yeah.
And then the next day, I mean, this
He'd
was
come
only...
in with Wings jokes.
Yeah.
And we're like, dude,
Yeah.
Love
Wings
it. I
jokes?
love the Hacketts.
this isn't the 90s.
Yeah,
John
I was gonna
Bryan.
say,
I don't
how
even
long
know
ago?
what you're talking about with the
Antonio.
Hackett's. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know what he's
like
talking
who?
about.
Antonio, Faye, Helen, Roy,
Okay,
Can you
stop
stop
it.
name dropping?
Stop it.
What's the name of the company?
Sandpiper Air, bro. Come on.
Isn't that
What?
fucking
Stupid.
insane?
Weirdo.
I love Wings.
More recently,
Oh,
he binge watched Stranger Things.
Yep.
Yeah, oh,
Like-
so good.
And then comes in
Oh, yeah.
So
and
good.
wants to talk to me because I've seen every season, but I watched it when it came out.
So
Yeah.
good, Eddie.
And wants to talk to me about it like now.
Yeah, it's so good.
And I go, dude, why didn't you watch it when everybody was watching it and we could
thing.
talk about it?
Yeah.
Then, like, I don't even remember the episodes he's talking about because that was 3 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
And he acts like it's right now
Oh,
because he's into it.
Third season was the best. Third season was my favorite. I can't believe it got better.
Over a year.
I can't
I
wait.
don't remember.
I can't wait for the new season. These kids are going to be in like high school though, which is going to not be as good.
yeah. Everyone had that discussion years ago.
Years ago.
Well, I remember Eddie and them talking.
He does this.
I love
With
it.
all
I
of his
fucking
shows.
love it.
Yeah.
Because if something's popular or something's good, he won't watch it.
No.
That's
And then
so
eventually
true.
he'll watch it.
Yeah.
Like, I guarantee you, a year or two from now, he's going to be like, Carol Baskins, right?
Oh,
yeah.
And I'll be like, fuck you, dude.
I'm never going to watch that show.
Fuck
I
you.
will
He's
never
gonna
watch
come in
that
here
show.
talking Joe Exotic
Yeah.
and
I
want
will
us all
never-
to chime in.
Yeah.
And we're like, dude, get out of here.
I will never watch Tiger King.
And what's crazy is he knows that we've all moved on, but he like has to talk and have his opinions that he doesn't care. Like he'll come in like randomly, like a couple weeks ago, he walked in the door and said something to the sort of like, I'm out on Ross from season 3.
Friends?
Like just out of nowhere, and we're supposed to know he's talking about Friends.
Yeah. Well,
We're
if you
supposed
watch
to
Friends-
remember season 3.
If you watch Friends, Ross after he says Rachel's name at the altar instead of Emily's, that's when Ross becomes the best character on the show. He becomes hysterical. But Ross then very annoying. Don't like him at all.
But this is a hot Friends take in 2020, dude.
Hey, Friends is huge.
he'll drop it and
2020?
expect us to be like engaged, and we're like, okay, no.
Like, I'm not watching it right now, so I
missing out.
Nobody's
No
watching. I mean,
clue.
people are watching it, but you can't expect everybody in the room to be on the same page.
I just I don't remember.
Yeah.
Like he'll have specifics
Yeah.
of like a certain episode.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I don't recall that. This isn't 1997.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
20
phenomenal.
plus years. It's a while. I can't remember.
That's so you.
And so for the past few weeks, Thor has been binging Parks and Rec.
Did not see this coming. Out of all the shows out there,
I had no idea.
Well, I watched it when it was on. So
Oh.
Like religiously?
No, I watched the first season and I was like, I wasn't that big of a fan. And then I tuned into like the third season when they brought in Rob Lowe and Adam Scott, and I liked the third season. I love the fourth season, and then I kind of fell off and I stopped. And
So
my
then what
girlfriend
would make you go back and watch it?
Haley, it's one of Haley's favorite shows, and
So she's seen it,
so-
too.
Yeah, she's been telling me you have to finish it. You have to finish it because it got really bad. Like you know how The Office fell off?
Yeah.
I feel like Parks and Rec fell off way faster and harder than The Office did.
really?
And I tried to stop, and she's like, "No, you got to finish it." So we rewatched it, and I've been rewatching everything. And
I mean,
finally,
if you're gonna go back and watch a show, first of all, why watch a show you've already seen? And second of all, Why not watch like Game of Thrones or something that was massive?
Yeah.
Some of
Go
those.
watch that.
Because the sitcoms are 20 minutes. I'm just
all the attention
you're
you can give.
you're cuddling. You're watching sitcoms. You know what I mean?
Cuddling and watching.
I don't need the intenseness of Game of Thrones.
Well, but especially a show that you believe like fell off.
She's been telling me, we've been together for 3 years. She's been telling me for 3 years that I need to watch it, and I finally caved and watched it.
Yeah.
So
you've been coming in here with these hot Parts and Rec
you.
tapes.
Oh yeah.
thank you. Yeah.
I watched the very first episode, and it wasn't really my favorite, so I never watched another episode.
Oh
Yeah.
really?
I recognized that it was pretty good and people
Yeah,
liked it and
funny.
stuff like that, but I mean, so for somebody like me, it would kind of make sense to go back and watch it, I guess, but I don't get it. So he comes in and he's got these hot Parks and Recs takes.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the show. I don't know what he's talking
Yeah.
about.
None of
Yeah.
us
But
did.
he like wants to talk about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, first of all, you're 7 years too late.
Okay.
So true.
And second of all, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you finally finished?
Finally finished last night.
Oh, thank God.
It was phenomenal.
we're moving
Season
on.
6 was atrocious, but season 7 made up for it. Dario and I had a hot conversation the other day about this.
Oh,
God.
sorry.
But yeah, it was phenomenal. I loved it, and I'm kind of sad it's over. But when you get too deep into a show where you start talking about the characters like they're actual people, I knew I was in too deep because I was watching it for so long.
Oh,
like
wow.
I was watching it nonstop because I wanted to finish it.
I don't really do that.
Oh,
So I can't relate.
I
Can't relate. I don't think they're actual people. I'm
So,
watching a
like-
you
TV
just
show.
start talking about them like they're actual people.
So you're like having dinner with Haley, and you'll be like,
Oh man, Tom was crazy with Ron that episode. That was wild, huh?
like those are your friends you're catching up on.
Because you're
boy.
watching it for 6 hours straight.
Wow. That's
You did
intense.
go in my studio earlier today and say something about some character
Leslie Knope.
in like conjunction with what's going on in the world.
I said she should
And
be president.
While he was heating up his breakfast. And I was like, and he knows I don't watch that show. Like, I have no freaking clue what he's
I said
talking
if
about. He
Le-
dropped some name I've never, like,
I was talking about how people need to vote in November.
oh God,
it was my
hot.
It was my hot
That
political take.
he traps me in there and talks about this kind of crap.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Emily.
And I was like,
Oh,
people need to
no.
vote. We need to get out and vote. And I'm like, but the candidates,
Did you vote
Biden
last
and Trump.
election?
I did. Biden, I voted for Hillary, remember? And Biden and Trump, it was a whole, I don't know who to vote for. I go, this is what we need Leslie Knope.
You're right.
I didn't.
And
know-
what's
I didn't
Emily
know what
supposed
that
to do with
I
that?
didn't know what that meant.
I mean, she doesn't know who
And he
Leslie
almost like
Knope
Mike
is.
drops it when he walks
that's
out.
that's a real good. Like that's a real good one.
Yeah,
We don't get it.
yeah, and it's not relevant in 2020.
No.
There's a couple things.
Like,
It's always relevant.
Like you
It's
can't
always
even
relevant.
try and put the dots together
It's
because
always
it
relevant.
doesn't even.
It's always relevant.
So yeah. So you're done. What I mean, what's next? Mike and Molly? Like, what do you? That's
That's too far. That's too far.
on the dock.
That's too
very
far. Even though I finished the series, last night we went to bed watching Parks and Rec still. Another episode, one of our favorite
You're
episodes.
going back? More?
Oh, this guy.
I'm not over it yet. I'll be over it eventually. But I did realize something while I was watching the show that I think is fine. I realized that I would definitely fuck Amy Poehler.
Oh my God. Okay. Wait. Whoa, dude. Hold
I
on.
think
a
she's
sec.
hot.
Time out. Time out.
I
You
think she's hot.
hot.
I think she's hot.
Amy Poehler.
Really?
Have
because-
you always thought she was hot?
That's a good question, Sky.
Let's.
Because
can
I've
we
never
define
heard him
hot? Can we define hot?
I gotta Google a picture.
Yeah,
Amy
look it up.
Poehler.
Look her up.
Amy-
Parks and Rec.
She's older now.
Amy Poehler, when she was on the show in Saturday Night Live, I mean, she's kind of cute. Mm-hmm. Hot. You're too deep into the show.
Let me say something.
This is weird.
She wears pantsuits.
She wears pantsuits. Let me say something here.
Like what?
I think I've always found her to be hysterical. I think I liked her on Saturday Night Live. I always thought she was super
She's
funny.
funny. She's
You're
and
a
I
big
think-
proponent in women comedy.
Huge.
Big women comedy.
I always found Amy Poehler to be funny. And when chicks are funny, it's attractive to me. You know?
But they have to be really funny.
They have
for
to
you.
be really funny to be a chick. I mean, if you're a chick, unfortunately, you have to be seriously funny.
Yeah.
You can't be like average funny.
like-
like
the-
we have to work harder for what you give other people.
honestly,
Wow, Sky.
honestly, when it comes to comedy, yes, you do.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
So the hottest chick on the planet to Thor is Leslie Jones.
Yeah. Hot as shit.
So I don't know. I've always kind of been into Amy Poehler. When she was on Saturday Night Live, I was into her. But now, like, after watching 7 seasons of Parks and
You're a
Rec,
single guy?
I'm all into Amy Poehler.
Amy Poehler's single. You're single.
I'm all about
You're
it.
in.
I'm all about it.
Trust me. I know what Amy Poehler looks like.
I'm all about it.
I mean.
I'm all about it.
You're all about it.
I would totally fuck Amy Poehler.
Now, let me tell you something.
What?
I I'm surprised you're not talking about Aubrey Plaza.
See,
'Cause
yes.
she's weird.
Yes.
And
yes.
has like this kind of odd look, but she's kind of sexy.
Right.
Yeah.
I could get that discussion.
And I watched her on another show called Legion,
Oh.
where she was really weird, but they sexied her up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I think she'd be fucking crazy in bed, and I'd fuck the shit out of her. But
Amy Poehler.
really,
Not into Aubrey Plaza.
What?
Wait, not at all.
Don't like her character. Annoy her
it's about
character.
character.
So
Her
it's all-
character.
this
Her
is it.
character annoys me so much that I'm unattracted to her.
Really?
But I've liked Amy Poehler since Saturday Night Live.
So you like
I
her
actually
outside of her
don't
character.
like the Leslie Knope character. That I think it's her least funniest character.
So you don't want to be with Leslie Knope. You
I want
want
to
to
be
be with Amy
Yeah, I think
Poehler.
she's hysterical.
And do you
And I
want
want to have sex with her.
Do you want to be with her, or do you just want to have sex with her?
See where it goes.
Oh.
I feel like she would hook up with me, one night stand, and then we'd see where it goes.
So you're not fully committing to Amy Poehler?
No, I'm not fully committing. But we'll see where it goes.
That's a random one, dude.
That
That
you
is-
watch 7 seasons of Parks and Rec. This is where your head goes.
Really?
Any dreams yet? Is she getting in there?
No.
No?
Does
A
your
little crushing though.
Oh.
Does your girlfriend know you feel this way about Amy Poehler?
Ooh, she gets
That would be
jealous.
bad.
And you guys
That
talk
would
about
be
weird
bad.
stuff
She
like
does
that.
get jealous.
Yeah.
They're both
I will not
blonde.
tell her.
Oh.
I will not tell her because then she won't want to watch Parks and Rec anymore.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, she won't watch.
Wow. so affected.
Yeah, that's random, man. Do you honestly have another show you're gonna plan on watching?
That's a great question, Eddie. We want to start watching Snowpiercer, the TNT show.
But I thought the drama was too much for you.
He said, that's what he just said. Doesn't want
You're
that before
such an
bed.
asshole.
I wouldn't compare Game of Thrones and Snowpiercer.
They're both
Intense,
fantasy
bro.
and intense.
I know, but one's HBO.
One's really good and one's TNT.
Exactly.
So then why wouldn't you want to watch the good thing?
I like because the TNT kind of like TNT. We know drama, kind of like bad but good. I like that.
Oh, really? You like bad TV? Then.
That's like your
Bad
E
but
network.
good. Hey, bad but good. And with three episodes have been recorded, and we are
Of
going to start
Snowpiercer.
of Snowpiercer.
I'm watching it.
Oh.
And?
Yeah, because this shit's up my alley.
Of
Yeah, of course.
And I
You love
watched
this
the
stuff.
movie.
Yeah.
And Thor didn't even know it was a movie, by the
I
way.
had no
okay.
idea.
Yeah. And so I've been watching it. It's TNT. It's a perfect TNT show.
They know
Like,
drama.
It's
Stop
not
saying that.
great, but it's not bad. It's something to watch. That's where I'm at right now on TV.
Okay. All right.
But to like not watch good shows that we've all recommended.
Yeah.
We've all recommended great shows that
Yes.
he could be watching, and no, I'm gonna watch Snowpiercer. And here's what's gonna happen.
Here
What?
we go.
Oh, tell
Here
me.
we
Because I know
go.
this asshole.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's gonna watch those 3 episodes and then be done.
That's it.
Because it's not that
Oh,
good.
he's
It's
gonna,
not great.
He's gonna last ship it.
Yes.
Yeah.
do not.
Which is
do
another
not fucking
TNT
bring
drama.
That. Let me.
Which
no,
is another TNT
No, there's a
drama
reason. There's
that he
a
stopped
reason.
watching.
Yep.
The Last Ship was a show that was on TNT.
Yeah.
And
About a pandemic. by the
About
way.
a pandemic.
Oh.
And I got to interview the cast, so I had to watch the show. So I watched the show. I liked the first season. Then the second season starts, and they didn't answer any fucking questions from the
not
first
true. That's
season.
not
And it
true.
pissed me off so
That's not
much.
true.
That's why I stopped watching the show.
wow.
Protest.
They killed off a main character and then barely mentioned it.
That's what made you mad.
I couldn't
That's
believe
what made
it.
you mad.
I couldn't believe it.
Snowpiercer.
It's the worst.
And then this show
Oh, God.
got so
Listen to
bad.
how heated he is.
The show got so bad.
yes, yes.
And for some fucking reason,
Oh, no.
Eddie kept watching it.
Well, that's
don't
what
quit.
Eddie
And it
does.
I don't
got
quit, bro.
So bad.
I ain't no
that
quitter.
You would come in here, and it would be like a year or two later, and he'd be like, "Dude, you're not gonna believe what happened on the Last Ship." And I would literally turn around, and go, "You're still watching that?"
I watched to the very end.
It's fucking crazy.
Tom and the crew. I'm never
I
gonna give
said,
up on those
"God,
guys.
dude."
Listen, I'm not a quitter like you. You
I
quit
am not.
TV shows. You quit drinking. You quit everything.
Hey, wait a minute.
It sucks, man. So let us know when you start getting a fascination with Melissa McCarthy
Oh,
after
yeah.
Mike and Molly.
There it is.